YouTubers, another video here on part-time RV living off the grid. As you can see, I'm here with Bella at the beach where I've been parking a couple of times a week from 7 a.m. to 9 at night. Very beautiful day out here, as you can see. That's the sunshine. We got everything working in good order. We got the TV working, the fridge. So far so good, nothing's failed me. One thing that I'd like to talk to you all about is one of the advantages that you have when you are living in an apartment or a house, that the electricity is very cheap compared to anything else out there if you're living on your own off the grid. So with that said, you got to make some adjustments so you can make it more bearable and you can make it also economical. So with that said, I bought this show you guys here, this 12 volt 35 amp battery. Has a handle, weighs like 20 pounds, it's not that bad. I bought it at Harbor Freight Tools for like $69. It's a sealed battery, which is they're usually the best deep cycle batteries when they're sealed. And I got it connected to a suitcase solar panel that I also bought from Harbor Freight, and it supplies 13 volts of watts of electricity running through a charge controller. You need this if you're going to charge your batteries, so make sure this will protect your battery from overcharging and also from decharging. And this is up to 100 watts, so it's pretty good. The solar panel is 13 watts. This can hold up to 100 watts of incoming power. And what this does is charges your battery slowly, and it keeps it healthy from overcharging and breaking. Because if you overcharge your battery without this solar charger, you put too much energy in the battery, it can damage the battery, and the life of the battery will not last as long. So it keeps the battery charged, and I don't know exactly how many hours it takes, but so far it's been so good. For a couple of hours, the battery's been doing good. It hasn't died on me yet. Another thing that I like to point out, whenever you run any appliances from that battery, make sure they're 12 volt. Like if you have a fan, make sure the fan is 12 volt. Because anything that you run that is not 12 volt, you have to have an inverter. Like this inverter that I bought here from Walmart. This will run everything that's up to 400 watts. So this converts your battery, your DC battery electricity, converts it to household electricity, which is AC. But the only problem is that when you do the conversion, anything that you convert from DC to AC, you lose a lot of power. So the battery is not going to last as good when you're converting things to AC. You're going to have to buy more batteries and make a chain of batteries. So whenever possible, try to buy things that are 12 volt. You can buy 12 volt TVs, 12 volt fans. A lot of laptops run also on 12 volt. That'll also make the battery last a lot longer. Doesn't mean you can't use this, but I use this inverter to run a house fan, and it lasted like an hour and a half, and the inverter shut down because the battery started losing power because it has to convert to from battery DC power to AC household energy. So doesn't mean you cannot run anything from the inverter, but just keep in mind that you do need 12 volt. Better to get 12 volt appliances. Now with that said, the RV also has a generator built in, but it's a gas guzzler. It's a 4,000 watt generator inverter that runs everything, but it wastes a lot of gas. So I bought this little Honda generator, which is a 1,000 watt generator. It'll run everything except the air conditioning on the roof, and it's very economical. It probably wastes like $1.50 to $2 a day if you're running everything. So it ain't bad. It ain't bad, and you got to make sure you secure it here. Nobody steals it. And you connect that to the electricity from the Honda generator. Goes over here to your shoreline. This is called your 30 amp the 30 amp inlet. This connects any outside source of electricity, goes into here. You got to have your own generator turned off, the internal generator, before you run this other generator. So as you can see, guys, it ain't that bad, it ain't that expensive, and it's part-time living off the grid. Been staying here from a couple of times a week, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then I go to a friend's house or a family's house, and I'll either stay outside or I'll stay inside the house. So it's not full-time RVing, but it's pretty nice if somebody offers you their house to stay inside. Yeah, you'll stay inside. Why not? And then sometimes I'll stay at Walmart or stay outside around where I used to live, an apartment complex that allows people to park their cars and commercial vehicles. So you can stay there. As long as you don't make noise, it's pretty good. The nights have been a little tricky because it's humid, but with the fan going on, most of the time it's cool at night, and without a shirt, you sleep very comfortably. It ain't that bad. So we sign off, and we will keep on talking about part-time RV living. Eventually one day, maybe full-time. Off the grid! Sparky, Bella.